All right, so here's my 2018 R1200Gs Rallye with the crazy Southern California fires going on. You can see all the smoke behind us, but it's not going to stop for a good video today. But here is the R1200Gs Rallye. I got it outfitted with the lower BMW crash bars, the upper TourTech crash bars. I've added the beak to the front there. It's got the Rallye seat on the back, which is the standard setup for that Rallye seat, because they do have a lower version, but that's the standard one, so no change in ride height. I got it outfitted right now with the Vario top case on the back, Anarchy 3s. And then what I love about these GS Rallyes are you get the nice big pedals on the bottom there, platform pedals, and all the black, of course. And even what's even great about the Rallyes is that they come with the Adventure suspensions. So granted, they're not as wide and as big as the Adventures, but they do have the same suspension. So you get to really control and dial in that suspension, which is really great about these R1200Gs Rallyes. This is a 2018. Early 2018 models did not have the TFT display. This one does, which is a really great feature. It's all controlled by your handset controls here, which you have your rotary dial, which acts as your mouse. You can confirm settings like that. You can exit settings. You can scroll through the menu with your top and your bottom toggle switch here. Control your ABS settings, your suspension settings, and of course you have cruise control. On the other side here we have the mode settings, so that would control your Dynamic Pro, your Enduro Pro, Road and Rain ride modes, and then you have your heated grips up there on top. If we go to the TFT display here, you'll see by controlling the top menu, I can control the upper bar there, and you have a lot of different options there. I'm not going to go through all of them. If you go through the bottom toggle menu, you'll have access to your vehicle, navigation, media, telephone, and settings. Now the reason why those are grayed out is because I don't have my helmet connected right now. If I did, you would have access to your music, which is controlled by your phone, and you can see my phone is connected down there on the bottom. And then the navigation is your connection here. So whatever the BMW navigation you set up here would automatically be driven through this TFT display. Now this is pre-wired, you can see there. So once you get your nav connected there, you'll have access to everything there. Now the nice thing about the My Vehicle is if I press this down button there, I'll have access to this information, which of course is going to tell me all my information about my vehicle health. And you can see right now I have one message, and that's because my fuel is low. You got your onboard computer for trip 1, trip 2, tire pressure settings, service requirements, and you can see next due date is 12/26/2020, day after Christmas. Now what's really cool is you can see right now that little thing indicates that I have the Pro chip connected. I don't know if you can see that. There we go. It's the Pro chip. So that basically gives me the ability to dial in my Dynamic Pro and my Enduro Pro settings, basically traction control and ABS. So that's what that indicates, that the Pro chip is connected. If it wasn't connected, that little icon would not be there, and it would just say Dynamic. And then again, if I go through this mode setting, you can see it changes from Enduro Pro, Rain, Road, and then of course I usually leave it on Dynamic Pro. It's a nice setting. Another thing this bike has is the Shift Assist Pro. Gosh, that's a tongue twister. The Shift Assist Pro will allow you to shift up and down very quickly without having to use your clutch. It is fast, and the great thing about it is you can just power through so many of those gears just one-handed, and it makes for a very fun ride, especially when you're carving through the canyon, going through some crazy turns, things like that. It's a lot of fun. It has the stock exhaust on there. You can see right now I have usually keep my battery tender on there, why that thing is. There you go. And then you can see it says Dynamic ESA right there. That's your rear brake fluid. Very clean bike, no scratches whatsoever. You'll have a hard time finding any scratches on this. I've kept this thing meticulously clean. It's just such a fun bike, and I'm gonna hate to see it go. Just give you guys a nice clear view of everything. Again, another cool thing about all BMWs, I think at this point, you have your adjustable windshield. So just by dialing this right or left, you can see I can adjust that. Electronic on off, and of course that controls your gas. And let me see if it says keyless ride. Now that the key is in, there's the key. I usually keep it up here in the GPS because if I keep it in a pocket, I usually ride with two different jackets, so I might forget it, but that way I can leave it there. And you can see, yeah, I'm not gonna be able to open it, but if I turn the bike off, whoops, actually let's turn the bike on. We'll shut that off, turn this off. Now we should be able to pull that open. There you go. You see, it's really easy. And that's it. Hope you enjoyed this video. And the R1200Gs Rallye 2018 model, great bike.